This next slide is a presentation regarding the Professional Services Tool Suite, Payroll, and Fixed Asset Tools. Under the Payroll Tools, you'll notice there is a Employee Modifier capability. And if I pop over to Great Plains, I bring up the Professional Tools, and underneath the Payroll Tools, I've got the Employee Modifier section here. So as I go to Next, I can pull up the starting employee that I want to change the name. A lot of times this is used when a single person gets married and the name change needs to be made for payroll purposes. So I'll start with Barbara, and her name went from Barbara to GILL01, and I hit convert. So now you notice the name has changed, but in this particular scenario there is no history change where you do a modifier or combiner like we talked about in the customer and the vendor combiner. The reason for that is it is history for payroll, the 940, 941s, all your taxes, that's been reported under that old name, and so they don't allow you to go back and make massive changes and combine employees' records from one to the other. So I've converted that. I'll get out, and it was the employee name was BARB, now it's GILLES, and so if I were to inquire under payroll, and we should have GILLES. Now if I bring this person up, I can now go in here and change her last name in the system. If I could just type correctly here, and I'm ready to move forward and pay this person under the new name that she has. So that was the employee modifier, and then there's a function inside the tools that allows you to create a certified payroll. So going back to Professional Tools, you notice here that again this is just a checkbox. So inside the PowerPoint presentation, if you'll download the presentation, there's a whole section of notes that I've created regarding the certified payroll report. It does take advantage of the project accounting module inside Dynamics GP. So as people record their time using the eTimesheets portal, they can select a particular project to which they want to assign the time and the cost category and cost element, and because certified payroll is weekly payroll reporting by the government, we now have the capability to set up that payroll and have that track inside the system. The next tool that we have is basically falls under the miscellaneous tools section. We have a fixed asset modifier, and if we go back over here, these are the miscellaneous tools, and as I've mentioned earlier, all we're doing is picking our asset. This happens to be an office desk, and I'm going to change the asset to 00012, and I hit change. So that asset's changed, and very easy to do. There are additional things that you can turn on into the miscellaneous tools section. The default add item pops up has been turned on. The doc date verify has been turned on. The decimal place tool has been turned on, and so those are features not covered in this session today, but can be covered in another session. So today we've covered in conclusion all the system tools, the financial, the purchasing, the sales, payroll, and inventory, and of course the miscellaneous tools inside the Professional Tool Suite. Again, this suite is no cost. It has been a $5,000 cost in the past. but there is no cost for this. You just need to download it and get it installed on your system. There's another couple features under purchasing called minimum PO receipt number, and you can assign the minimum PO that can be sent out. This ends the section of the Professional Services Tools Suite overview. Lunch and learn.